he dropped magic armor. Disco tunic. Leather protection 1. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. Wish I had a use for all those zombie brains. Well, that was relatively simple. I'm just gonna have to wait for them to grow up now. I'm a bit worried about the pumpkin army though. So I wonder if we need an instruction board that tells me how to make the pies. I feel like there's a massive hole here, and I've got no resources to fill it in. No, I really don't, and we need the tunnel, the choo-choo tunnel to the ground, involving the TNT, and we're just going to and blow our way up down to there. So while those chickens grow, it's where are we gonna put the facility to the underground? Maybe let's put it right next to here. I want to drop the level on this because, as you've noticed, it doesn't quite kill everything. And when it doesn't quite kill everything, those things jump out and not quite kill me. I don't like it. No, sir. We're underground. Oh, I'm stuck. How do I... Yeah. I got any... No... I have no cobble on myself. Oh, this blimmin'... This stuff doesn't turn into cobble andesite. It just turns into... andesite. Mr. Andesite. We've been expecting you for some time. There we go. Dang it. Ah, it's never enough. It's never enough. Never enough. There we go. Oh. No. Derp. For derp. But yeah, the restaurant experience is definitely an interesting one. You know, you always go there like mega hungry, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat everything on this menu. And so you order appetizers or breads or something. And so you're like, yum, I'll eat that. And that takes the edge off. That stops you from stabbing everyone in the restaurant with the cutlery. Just sort of mellows you out enough. And then, like, you've ordered a main when you're super hungry, so I'm like, yes, I can eat a kilo of ribs. No worries, I could devour that kilo in minutes. And so you're waiting. About an hour later, well, maybe not an hour later, but quite some time later, the ribs finally show up, and you're like, yes, I shall devour these ribs because, you know, I am still hungry. And then you eat one rib, and you're like, yeah, it's cool. And then you eat the second rib, and you're getting there, and you're like, actually, I'm not too sure anymore. You're the third rib, and you're like, oh man, there's 8 of these things. They're freaking huge. What's going on? And then the blindness sets in. So, the food blindness is like before you slip into a food coma, you get the food blindness, and I have no lepus, and you just start to glaze over, and things aren't really making too much sense anymore, and it all becomes a bit of a blur when you've just you've eaten too much, and you're like, the blindness, I can't see, and suddenly you're just feeling so stuffed after the kilo of ribs. You're kind of thinking, dessert. I never get dessert. Why can't I ever get dessert? And the answer is the ribs. You never get the dessert because of the ribs. Oh man, look how fast that goes. Oh, righty. Oh yes, I need more of that. So it's you gotta pace yourself. It's hard ordering food when you're super hungry, because you're not ordering to fill your stomach. You're like ordering to fill the hunger, but the hunger's not going to be fulfilled until the food gets there. And you're like, yes, I shall eat 20 of these, and I'll eat some dessert. But you never eat dessert. There's always best intentions, but never eat the dessert. Okay. Let's prep a TNT tunnel I think we can just probably keep going till we get to bedrock. Man, this I did say efficiency. Pretty dark down here. Yeah, very dark down here. And I'm not sure. Last time I prepped the TNT, it didn't go too well. I prepped it, and what I found out was the redstone has to be layered over top of a connecting block to the TNT, and because I didn't do that, it didn't work properly. So half the TNT went off, and half the TNT didn't go off. So then I re-rigged it, and I wonder how. This is difficult. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm digging a hole and hoping it will meet up with the cavern below. And off camera, I'll probably I need some more of this stuff. So, man, there's all these tasty resources. Tasty resources. I'm gonna need more redstone too, so I'm gonna have to do some mining off camera and top up on resources and TNT, and then we're just gonna load this up. And whoa! I don't know where I am. Okay, we've never dig straight down, people. Cardinal rule of Minecraft, and I don't know where we are. Okay. Was not expecting that. Maybe this is a good. How do we? I'm a little lost about now. Okay, so that's the tunnel, and we fell down that way. See some of this crappy andesite. Feeling monsters will be here soon. They're not down here, and then they're like, "Oh, there he is! There you go! Come on, everyone in the van! Come on, Skelly, you get in the van. Phil, which is one of the zombies, you get in the van. Creeper, you can ride shotgun, and Mr. Enderman, he's driving, which is always awkward when Mr. Enderman drives, because he's driving along, pulling up to the lights, and then all of a sudden, zoop, he's gone. And there's no one driving the car, and there's people in behind honking and doing this move, and like, yeah, but our driver's momentarily disappeared somewhere. We don't know where he went, and zoop, he's back, and he's driving his van. He's got, like, I don't know, a bucket of chicken. Like, dude, come on, driving here. What are you doing? You're supposed to be driving. I was like, well, you don't want me to drive. Mr. Creeper can drive. And Mr. Creeper's like, well, last time I drive, I get really bad road rage. And yeah, that's why we have this van and not the other van before. Yeah, I really followed the torches on the right rule, didn't I? Not very good with instructions. I'm sure that, that's where those Endermen go. They just, whoop, bucket of chicken, whoop, and they come back and they're like, yeah, I got myself some hot wings. Sweet. Oh, looking hungry. Steak. All the steak can't be good for me. Awful lot of protein. I suppose it's miner's life. Lava. I think I might just get rid of it. There's always more lava. Come on. Dunk. Torches on the left, torches on the right. Okay. Oh. That big. Whoa. Oh. Mushrooms. Okay. It's supposed to be part of the train generation is to generate these really big square cubes.